So this will be our full range hack squat, hip below the knee, brace, and up. Again, we're starting from the bottom. If you want to do a partial range hack squat, what I would do is come up, one click at a time, and find your sweet spot so at least you can measure it. Brace. So this will allow you to go much heavier. And just make sure you make a note of what type you're doing, whether it's the full range or a partial range where you're starting from the pin height. Stay tuned and we'll give a full breakdown of how to set all this up. So this is our hack squat leg press combo machine. The adjustments right here to get this seat up or down. So you want to do leg presses or calf raises, you're in this position. Hack squats, you're going to be down here so your shoulders are up against the pad. There are some pads typically in our gym that we use to allow you to get to a really deep ass to grass squat. If you're a little shorter, on the shorter side, we have additional pads if you want to add it on here. If you're on the taller side, like over 6'1", 6'2", you'll probably want to take these pads off. Setup wise, we have these pins in here. The weights are about 20-pound increments on the way up. This pin allows you to go in 5 or 10-pound increments. Over here, we added a wooden platform. So if you're taller, you can take this off to give yourself a little bit more room. If you are shorter, you'll probably want to leave this on. Setup wise, we'll have the shoulders down. If your feet are down lower, it's going to be a little bit more quad dominant. If your feet are up higher and you're pushing through your heels, it'll be a little more glute dominant. There is a lever on the right-hand side. You pull up, sink all the way down to the bottom. This is a bottoms up squat. So you're going to start from the bottom, similar to a deadlift, where your normal squatting pattern is going to be a top down. Now, we'll start nice and light. Good. You take a big breath, breathe into the pad. So your hips are down, your low back is braced into the pad, and then we'll raise up. You're trying to make sure that that foot is driving the entire foot through the platform. As you come down, you can open your knees up like you would in a squat, or because we don't have to worry too much about the mechanics, we can actually keep the feet a little bit closer together as well. So either one of these patterns are going to be fine. If you want to specify it in your notes, that would probably be a smart idea. I like to rebreathe and brace at the bottom on every rep. And try to avoid that instinct to kind of come up on your toes on these two. Again, we want to keep the heel and the ball of the foot driving through the platform the entire time. Now, typically I take it all the way down to the bottom to get a really deep squat position. You can see my hip is way below the knee down here. You can adjust this. What I would do is start from the bottom and then just come up one click at a time to figure out where your sweet spot is. If you want to adjust it and kind of keep things consistent. If you want to do a partial hack squat, you can find that sweet spot where maybe you're slightly above parallel. This will allow you to use a lot more weight. And again, this will be a partial range of motion. So if you have either issues with pain at the bottom of the squat or in a full range of motion, or you want to be able to add an additional load to the legs in a partial range of motion, we can utilize some partials here. When you're all done, you just use that lever to get you up to the top so you don't get out in the fetal position.